Hello, everybody. Welcome to a special edition of Melting Pot. We're doing our first of our summer in-studio sessions. I got behind me Midnight Snack. They're based in Asheville, but a lot of their members are from Boston, went to Berkeley, so they know their music. Got a nice blend of really undefinable music, but it's funky, it's brassy, it's soulful, and it's sensual. So we're going to start you off with a few songs. These guys are playing a free show tonight at Work Release, and once you hear their set, you're going to want to go. So take it away, guys.
Thank you, Shannon.
No problem.
I'm trapped in this body and I can't get out. I wanna break this shell, but I don't know how. Can someone please show me out of this house? I've had a good time just fooling around.
so rad. Really dig. What was it you said earlier? Super rad and cool?
I think I said I was psyched to be at this dope place.
Yes. Psyched and dope.
Maybe Rad was in there too.
I think there was a rad. All right, we are in studio with Midnight Snack. So glad to have you guys. That was super awesome.
Thanks for having us.
There's so many people. I'm like trying not to block everybody. All right, maybe I can do this. Okay.
It's okay, you can block me.
Yes. This is our first in-studio session here at WOD Studios, so we're doing what we can. Gotta squeeze in here, but this is nice. It's like you guys are surrounding me. It's like a halo of a halo.
So this is the first show of its kind here?
That I know of, yeah, I think so. Especially, I would think. I think we've had a few solo acts, maybe like a little duo, but not a big group of people like you guys. So,
Sick.
yeah.
That's awesome.
So I know you guys are on your last week of touring. How has the tour been so far?
It's been really great. We've had some really fun shows, and we camped out last night at First Landing. That's what the place is called, right? It's a really awesome campsite. Met some great people. It's been really good. It's been really rainy. That was the only
Oh,
the
yeah.
only, like,
It has
kinda
been
weird
pretty
thing about
gloomy.
this. The whole tour has been wet except for yesterday, but yeah, it's been great.
Awesome. And so I know you guys have an album you're working on now. I think this is the first one in your new studio, right? Down in Nashville.
Yeah, it is. It
Yeah.
is. It's we've actually been recording it at our own little studio. You guys want to talk about it for a sec?
Sure.
Oh.
We've been working on an album for the months leading up until this tour, and we set up a studio down in Asheville where we live, where we've been doing a lot of it, and we've also been doing some of it at our house, and so it's definitely taking a very DIY approach to the record, which is pretty exciting because everything else we've done in pretty established studios. So doing the DIY thing is sweet because it presents like a whole new set of challenges, which oftentimes create, cooler outcomes. So I'm pretty excited about that. So that should be hopefully out in September.
Cool.
And we hope to be back up this way in the fall.
Yeah, I hope to see you guys in the fall. Try to come on a weekday, so I'm not working. Well, at least this is better. I have you guys here, so I get to see you at least tonight. So that's great. So I know you guys were based in Boston for a little bit. A couple of you guys went to Berkeley. Why the move to Asheville?
Well, we were living in Boston and graduated college and went on tour for 4 months after we graduated. And part of that was to look for a new place to live. And on that tour, we discovered Asheville. Originally just busking. This is our acoustic set, by the way. Tonight we'll be playing our electric set. But
So you guys get both.
Yeah. We do this on street corners and stuff in different cities, and we did that in Asheville and had a super positive experience, and that led to shows. But essentially, we were looking for somewhere that had a great music scene, an emphasis on art, preferably somewhere in the mountains, and Asheville is all those things. And after we'd sort of been around the whole country, it seemed like the obvious choice.
Cool. Yeah, it seems like the vibe you guys give off really seems like it would fit with Asheville, just laid
It goes
back.
with our smell.
Yeah, a little bit. Definitely that hippie vibe and that hippie smell. But it's a beautiful, earthy smell. We love it. So I know you guys started as duos. You guys? Yes. So how did that kind of start, and how did it get where you are now, which I'm assuming when it started, it wasn't as complex and didn't have as many instruments. So kind of interested in that transition to just you guys and what you were playing versus how it kind of morphed and grew into what Midnight Snack is now.
Yeah, Midnight Snack started as just a goofy high school project between Mike and I. And Mike and I are brothers, so we've been doing, just coming up with music projects since we were little kids, and working on them together. But I mean, the songs were really silly, back then, and all this stuff. But we played with a couple buddies in high school, did like a couple of shows, and then we ended up going to Berklee College of Music in Boston, and we kind of just brought those songs with us. And Pete and Zach were two of our first friends when we moved up there, and so we just kind of naturally started jamming, making music together. And after a little while, I kind of let them know, like, hey guys, got this project that's already started. You want to be a part of it? And they were super down. And we had a bunch of other friends that were also kind of turning into this group at the time, kind of like this Berklee formation of what Midnight Snack was then. And it kind of fluctuated between 6 to 8 people, and changing lineups. But it was all super fun, and the music changed a lot over that time. And we ended up meeting Katie in Burlington, Vermont, at a show with her old band up there, and she joined up with us when we recorded The Times, which is our most recent record, but it's about 2 years old now. And we met Meryl when we moved to Asheville. She was like our first friend when we moved to Asheville. So
Cool.
we were looking for another musician, and she was great, and she, just an awesome person. So yeah, that's kind of how we all got to be here in this configuration.
Very cool, very cool. Yes, so from what I understand, this is a pretty recent lineup.
This exact lineup is about a year old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's rad. Well, I guess you guys want to do a couple more songs? Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. These next two are going to be. These are new ones that
So are these going to be on the new record?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Like you were saying, we're working on a new record. These are, these are going to be on it.
What's
this first one's called Luna.
What's the new record called?
The new record, we've got a working title for it, but I don't want to say it in case we change it
Okay.
at the last minute.
All right. Well,
sorry.
This is Luna from Working Title, and this is Midnight Snack live in the studio with Melting Pot on WODU. All right, take it away, guys.
Luna, we slept under the moon last night. Luna, Luna, you fade into the morning light. Luna, you came into my life, riding on the autumn breeze. You were just flying in the wind, and you wound up next to me. Little darling, show me how you do that thing. Teach me how to fly, so high, but you never flap your wings. Luna, we slept under the moon last night. Luna, Luna, you fade into the morning light. Luna, you caught me by surprise when you washed up on the beach. I still can't believe my eyes, painted my masterpiece. Are you only living in my wild imagination? I didn't have the time to verify this fine hallucination.
Very nice, very nice. All right, did you want to go to a commercial break or? No. All right, well. I thought you were serious. All right, you guys want to do another one and we'll chat after that? What we got next?
This is another new one.
Another
It's
new.
called Celebration song.
Have you guys played the new stuff yet? I guess on tour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Just a few.
All right, well, here's some more new stuff from Midnight Snack. I know you.
It feels like this morning is gonna last all day. The sunrise stopped dead in its tracks. All the birds are singing the celebration song. And my head is ringing while the light comes in. In the morning time, I open the blinds on you. So the light can shine. I open the blinds on you. Inside each of these moments, an infinite pause, and you're still sleeping in my bed. All the world is singing the celebration song, while I'm bringing the light to you. In the morning time, I open the blinds on you. So the light can shine. I open the blinds on you. When you wake up, you touch my hand. Suddenly life is a race. The whistle is blown, the bets are in. But you and I just sit down on the starting line. In the morning time, I open the blinds on you. So the light can shine. I open the blinds on you. In the morning time, in the morning time, in the morning time, in the morning time. In the morning time.
I want that to be my alarm like every Sunday morning. Just like, it's going to be a beautiful day. All right, we got Midnight Snack in the studio. They're going to be at work release tonight, doing a nice acoustic session for us, but they're going to be all electrified later. So see them both ways. And it's a free show, so you have no excuses unless you're like me and have to work. But yeah. So I guess since you guys have gotten bigger, how do you balance like all the different instruments you got going on. Like, how does everybody kind of find the middle ground? And when you're working together, how do you kind of all contribute to each song and kind of interject your melodies and whatnot?
Yeah, cool. Great question. I think we tend to start with a lot of ideas and like a lot of parts, more than we probably need, and then trim it down to less. So, you know, everyone will have ideas contributing to the arrangement of a song, and a lot of times the first version of it that we work with is a little bit too busy. We figure out what doesn't need to be there exactly. So try to slim it down to the essentials if we can. In terms of the process, a lot of times I'll start with like a song sketch, you know, chords and lyrics, and maybe a couple ideas for, you know, the grooves, you know, or a melody or something. Sometimes I'll borrow an idea from Mike. He'll have like a guitar riff or something that will, you know, really just get the gears turning in my head. So I'll put some lyrics to that and then kind of adapt it, turn it into a song, and then from there we'll take it to the rest of the group and just start working on it. And that's where we get, you know, that kind of that sea of ideas. And at that point, it's, you know, we just kind of write it and then rewrite it, and everybody just has to be okay with, you know, suggesting an idea, but knowing that it might not be taken, because everybody, you know, everyone has a million ideas. So that's kind of what our process is like. We start with a sketch, and then we all start working on it and kind of narrow it down until we have a version that we're psyched about. And even then, we'll record it, and we keep playing it for years, and it changes. You know, after the recording process, we play some of our older songs still, and they're very different than the way we recorded them years ago. So it just keeps changing.
Yeah, so I guess I mean, you guys got so much sound going on. There's the funk, the brass, the rock and roll, the soul. Is there anybody, I guess, individually who brings those aspects? Like, you got a little soul here, a little rock and roll. Of course, Katie brings the brass. Is there what kind of would be your personal identity in this sea of genres? Like, what do you bring individually? I guess I would ask each of you.
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't think we've ever really talked about that. Man, I don't know. I guess I think some people think that I bring an element of soul to the group just because my whatever part of my singing style kind of makes people think of that. So I think that I'll take that one.
I've always, I guess, thought of myself in this group as like a sprinkle on top of a dessert, because I'm not really providing any of the foundation of the music, but rather the little decorations with the trumpet and the background vocals. I'm a sprinkle.
That's very interesting. I like that.
You can be a sprinkle too, Meryl.
I was thinking if I wanted to be a sprinkle or like the cherry.
Ooh,
You know?
a little cherry on top.
Yeah, but I don't know if that really works. I would say that I am really focused on harmonies, like vocally, and I'm always thinking of vocal parts all the time. Like,
Gotcha.
most of them aren't in the songs because there's just so many in my head, but that's really what I think I bring.
Suppose I'm into folkier music, so sometimes I'll try to bring in some like finger style guitar parts, but I think my mind is kind of more oriented towards folky music, so I'll bring that in.
Well, my background is more, before I got to Berkeley, I played in a lot of like jam bands or reggae or funk, sort of your classic like high school. Not necessarily like that. It wasn't necessarily that good. So coming to Berkeley was a pretty intense experience for me, pretty challenging, because I had just been sort of in like roots music that was very intuitive and sort of, it was like very intuitive. And then I very much tried to adapt try to. I mean, I got pushed a lot, especially playing with these guys and going to music school, which I think was great. But I think that is one of the elements I bring is sort of a little bit more of a basic style thing.
You just like jam it out, like that's,
Yeah.
that's necessary.
Which I don't necessarily. I do like that kind of music, but I very much enjoy what we play now. But yeah, it was kind of a big leap for me to get up to this kind of stuff.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, like, specifically what I'm bringing to the group. I feel like I like to think of music more like kind of connected to, like, visual art as well. So I like, if it's, like, guitar part or, like, a synthesizer part, I'll try to think of, like visually, like, how does the sound feel right now, and then, like, what does it need, and just try to kind of, I don't know, approach it kind of like visual art. Not that that's very, clear in any way, but that's how I think of it.
So we got the soul, we got the sprinkles, we got the harmonies, we got the folk, we got the jam, and we got the tying it all up in a little bow and just filling in the empty spots. I like it. It all works out. Perfect. Well, yeah. I guess you guys want to do one more song. All right, great. Make it a good one. All right, and these guys are going to be at work release tonight, so check them out. But right now, they are on WODU Studios with The Melting Pot. So take it away.
Blended in with my surroundings.
right, y'all. We have been in the studio with Midnight Snack, the first of many summer sessions with local and neighboring artists. It's been really awesome having you guys. It's been so much fun.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
That microphone. All right, well, yeah, catch them at Work Release tonight. Free show. You'll be a fool to miss it. Thanks again. I hope next time you guys come into town, we can have you back. Yeah. All right, great. You guys want to say bye to the people?
Bye.
Y'all have been listening to Melting Pot, WODU Studios. Catch you next week.